Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? Happy Cast Iron Wednesday. The challenge for this month of January is chowders. So I thought I would get things started with just a simple clam chowder, which I happen to love. I appreciate these cast iron cooking challenges because oftentimes it's something I've never made before. Like I've never made clam chowder before, shamefully. Even though I love it, I've never made it. So these challenges give me a chance to try different things, you know. And some people have commented about being a chef, and I'm no chef. I just, you know, I'm just a guy who likes to cook and eat. So I got this recipe. I actually found this on YouTube, and let's get to it because I'm getting hungry and it's dinner time. Okay, so as I get rolling here, I'm going to be washing these potatoes real quick. I'm going to be prepping all my ingredients before I start putting everything together. I'm a little spud washing sponge here. I only use this for potatoes. So I'll get these washed real quick, which I'll do off camera because you guys have seen me wash potatoes before. I just wash off. I mean, they look really clean, but I just, you know, wash the dirt off because, you know. Alrighty. So I'm going to be using canned, these are whole baby clams, and I'm going to be using canned, although fresh would be better, but for a first time through I thought it would be actually a little easier to use canned, plus they were cheaper too. So I'm going to get these draining. I'll open the other can off camera. I've also got a packet of smoked clams too, which I'm going to throw in there because I think it adds a little extra flavor. So let me drain this. Okay, so the recipe calls for onion and celery. Now if you know me, you know I don't like onion. But if you make this, you can certainly add your own onion. I don't like onions, so I'm not going to put it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these up. Alright, so we're turning on the stove, about medium high, maybe just a little bit more, and we got some bacon here. My recipe called for 6, but I have 4. I don't think it's really going to matter that much. Alright, bacon is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. I had to go shut my bedroom door so I don't set off the smoke detector. For some odd reason this bacon doesn't seem like it threw off a lot of bacon grease, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding a little bit more from my stash of bacon grease in the refrigerator. It feels like it should be good. I got a lot of fond down at the bottom, which is all the little stuck on black bits from the bacon, but that's all going to come off once I put liquid in there. Make sure I get all the bacon out. So I'll go ahead and I'll throw in my celery. And let that work its magic. Cook that celery up. Alright, I think that's cooked enough. I'm going to do, and I get to throw in 1/3 cup of flour, which I pre-measured. Wow. Flour should mix with the bacon grease and turn into a floury. Yeah, see, I didn't have a fully enough. I didn't have all the. I didn't have enough grease, but that looks all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 1/3 cup of the clam juice. And use the spatula to scrape up all that goodness at the bottom. That. Alright, so what I'm waiting for now, it's just starting to bubble. So I'm going to go ahead and add, I had 4 potatoes, but I'm only going to add 3 because I don't want too many potatoes in. So I'm going to cook those until they're fork tender, which I tried to cut the pieces a little bit smaller. And I'll get you a closer look, but I'll bring you back. Alright, so one of the things I want to do is I also want to serve this in a sourdough bread bowl. So I think those are pretty awesome. If done right, they can be really delicious. So I got a sourdough round here. I'm going to cut the whole top off. I'll go ahead and turn the skillet on. Now I got a cast iron skillet here with some butter, and the reason I'm doing that is because my place, I don't run the heaters on my place, as I've said, so I don't have room temperature butter. I have, you know, stiff butter. So I have to keep stirring this because it's kind of thick. We're just going to go around the inside and just try to pull this whole thing out in one. Close enough. So once this butter is melted, I'm going to add some garlic to it, which I have some, still have this garlic herb. So here, I'm going to add that to the butter, and then I'm going to use my brush here, and I'm just going to brush the garlic butter around, and then brush the top, and I want to grill it, and I want to grill this part upside down till it's toasty, and then put the whole thing in the oven and heat it clear through. We used to do this when I was a line cook in restaurants. We do items in bread bowls. So what I do is I would butter it the same way, but I would put it on grill and put a lid over it. So when the butter is melted, I'll bring it back. All right. Whoop. So we've got some garlic here. Now, if you're wondering, the the butter or clams are not in there yet because I put them in there right away too early. They would be rock hard bullets. So you don't want to put the butter in there too soon. I'm preheating my oven to 350. I actually need to crank this up because I want this hot enough to grill the edge of the bread. And the top. Which I guess I could have just done that. So, there you go. I won't hurt to get any on the inside either. So, see, this thing is, potatoes I think are sticking to the let me get a fork. Well, actually, so yeah, dual use for the thermometer. I want to fish out a potato and just do a fork test. They're getting close, but they're not there yet. Probably several more minutes. And I have to keep stirring this so it doesn't stick to the bottom. So the bread's looking real good. I cranked up the heat, but the herbs are starting to darken, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill that. And I'm going to pop this in the oven. I just want to make sure I don't burn the crap out of my hands. So probably about 10 minutes on that. Let me check those potatoes. Of course, I had to. So much for keeping the stove clean. Let me fish one of these guys out. Just do a poke test. Try to get a thick one out. Of course, it has to roll off. Okay, it's starting to. It's starting to. Get there. Okay, so I still haven't got the cream or the clams in here. Basically just consistently keep stirring. Wow, these things slide off so easy. Alright. It pokes through, so I'm going to go ahead and just call it, because it's still going to cook a little bit. I'm going to reduce the heat down to low. I'm going to add, now it said, the recipe said half a cup of cream. I had some cream left over from a previous video. Actually, I think it was from my rib roast. Then I had some milk left over, and I couldn't see throwing it away, so I'm going to go ahead and pour the cream in. So it's literally cream, milk, and half, and I also added an extra half of cup of milk, have a half and half, because I wanted to it felt like it was a little too thick. Now I can go ahead and add the clams. Alright. Oven's done, but I'm just going to turn it off and just leave it in there so it's going to continue to, the heat should, I'm not trying to toast or bake the bread, I'm just trying to toast it up so it's, well, I'm just trying to warm it up. Get these. So here are the smoked clams. They smell pretty good and smoky. Get those in there. Now the heat from the cooking should be more than enough to warm all the warm up all the God, I hate brain farting. Warm up the clams and put some of the bacon back in, which I've been grabbing and munching on. Alright. Now I want to taste this for seasoning. Alright, so what I want to do real quick is taste the cheddar. You know what? I'm actually pretty happy with that consistency. It's going to thicken up as it gets cool, and it's going to really thicken up as it's refrigerated. So, but I think I'm okay with that consistency. So let's taste it for, see if it's any good, but also see if it needs salt, which I can do now. Wow. Smoked clams. I think I might add a little salt to this. Smoked clams actually add a nice smoky flavor. It's real nice. I think it does need salt. So, doesn't need a lot of salt. It needs some. I got some kosher salt. If I get the lid off. There we go. Kosher salt, my rock of choice. I got my black pepper once I serve. I kind of wish it was a little hotter, so I might actually kick it up to medium and just bring up the temperature, because the clams are room temperature and also the milk was out of the refrigerator, so it's not like it's hot, it's just, it's kind of warm. So let me warm this up and I'll bring it back. Alrighty, it is a, go ahead and kill it. It's a, ooh, yeah, that handle's hot. Well, it just came out of the oven, so of course it's hot. So let's dish up some of this cheddar goodness. I probably should have moved it to a plate, but whatever. We'll go sit down and eat. Okay, so you notice I'm sitting at the dining room table for a change. After the pork roast incident, I decided, you know, it'd probably be a good idea to eat at the table. So let's finish this off and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I got the last bit of my bacon bits. Don't want to waste any of that goodness. Now, if you're thinking that the table is hot, well, this is actually a marble top, so gotta add my black pepper, and then I've got the insides of the bread I pulled out. I just threw some saran wrap around it so it wouldn't dry out. So I got a little piece of bread here for dipping. Let's go ahead and take a taste. I'll tell you what, that is really good. The clams didn't come out like bullets at all. They're still nice and soft. Heated clear through because, you know, everything else in the pan was hot. Got the bread for dipping. Oh yeah. And then of course the crispy garlic top here. Yeah, that's really good. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and eat dinner so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me eat this whole thing. And I'll bring it back when I'm done. Alrighty, well that was really good. So clean bowl. So what I did is I went back for seconds, and then I ate everything in the bread bowl. But then I went back for the for seconds, filled up the bowl. I like to dip the bowl into the bowl, so double dip. But I don't know. Anyway, that was really good. I ate the whole bread bowl. Whew. Glad I skipped lunch because otherwise I would have been hurting. But anyway, it was delicious, and I was a little worried there at the end, during, like it wasn't going to come out, but it ended up all coming together at the end, so, yeah, rock on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about sitting at the table versus standing in the kitchen. Let me know if that's working for you. You know, I don't have to worry about stuff flying, dropping my plate like I did last time, so. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to check the end card. That should be coming up about now. For there should be a playlist here for Cast Iron Wednesday, last week's video, and then probably right here it'll be my little icon if you're not subscribed. I'd appreciate it if you did, and have a great day. Catch you next one.